이 해외 탐방을 하면서 정말 많은 것들에 챌린지를 했던 것 같아요.
아이도
스스로 약간 위축되고 안 하고 싶고 그만두고 싶고 이럴 때도 그냥 우리는 팀이니까 우리 이 주제에 대해서 꼭 연구해서 뭔가를 가져가야 되니까 라는 책임감으로 이 나라가 얼마나 동물을 인간과 거의 동등한 수준으로 생각하고 한국에서도 더 많은 복지와 환경이 생기면 더 좋지 않을까 이런 생각이 많이 들었던 것 같습니다.
AAPT.
Is it in Berwick upon Tweed or not? Or is it outside Berwick?
University students who will going to meet you at 10 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, we're now trying to get.
Stop filming.
치를 찬 상황이죠. 두 번은 안 잡히고 두 손은 모르겠고.
Hello. 와우, 아이고. 저희가 AAPT라는 곳을 방문하였는데 샵이라는 이제 강아지가 있었는데 그 강아지가 이제 저희가 이제 인터뷰를 하거나 어디 돌아다닐 때 저희랑 이제 놀자고 또 저는 이제 그런 걸 보면서 진짜 그냥 뭐 딱히 하지 않아도 같이 있기만 하여도 정말 사람에게 위로가 되는구나.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the AAPT's specialty and I will ask about the overall question about the play therapy program. And we have researched a month about Korean play therapy or animal therapy, but I don't find anything about the play therapy things. I think it's very unique program, and I think I would love to listen your personal reason or opportunity to study play therapy to the expert level. Yeah.
In terms of play therapy, it's been around for 60, 70 years. So I went to York University and I did a 2-year master's degree on top of my first degree in play therapy. But I've always worked with animals, always worked with horses and dogs. There was lots of people doing animal-assisted activities, as you say, and using the animals. So the animals had no choice whether to come and go to the sessions, and it was all about what the human got out of it. I liked it, I felt really good, this was great, but nothing about what the animals got out of it. And we wanted to change all that because any kind of relationship is a two-way process. So as a play therapist, we really focus on relationships. It's about bringing the fun element and the playful element into it.
Yeah. His face looks like it. Smiling.
But if the dogs don't want to work with the human or the human doesn't want to work with the animals, we are qualified therapists, so we can still work with the human. you know, the feels like it's unregulated, so that anyone can get a dog or a horse and like say that they're doing animal assisted therapy. And so a dog doesn't make you a therapist. What makes you a therapist is like 6 years training. Does that make sense?
Sabi knows that we are talking about tea.
I know. It's about you now. I go around everybody.
As we mentioned, we are planning for a walking program of elderly people with retired special purpose dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you think that in this kind of program we are making, do we need like a high extent of specialists that can control dogs or?
I think it sounds as if it's more like a visitation program that you're doing. So just you know, and so it'll just be a nice experience every time. The dogs are not allowed to be abused, and if you've got someone like you're saying with like dementia and things, you've got to be really careful to watch and be able to get the dog out of the way, because they won't know. You cannot say don't hit it, don't, because they won't know because of the dementia. They might get scared. Does that make sense? Yeah.
You don't have to tip it. 해외탐방
I do
They didn't. They just
direct message, but no answer. You.
Okay. Oh, she didn't pick up it.
Where are you from?
South Korea.
Korea.
Do you know South Korea?
Yes, my nephew stays there. Yes. Look, you don't know Banbury.
I love music.
Huh?
I love music.
I like singing.
Said that they can meet tomorrow, not today, and they just don't say anything like sorry or like don't read your email. You're leaving today.
I want to.
I mean, you couldn't go to the assistance doc today.
Why?
Because they didn't answer my email. They didn't pick up the call, but they just answer like we can meet tomorrow.
Oh,
And they
that's a
also
shame.
said that we can meet dogs and things, but like tomorrow.
I miss you.
벅스풀굿은 저희가 가장 처음에 이 프로젝트 하면서 알게 된 곳인데, 기본적으로 치매 노인분들을 위한 치매견이라는 제도를 영국에서 실행하고 있는 곳이고, 치매견뿐만 아니라 이제 장애인 보조견, 그리고 커뮤니티 덕, 그리고 이제 패밀리 덕까지 정말 다양한 종류의 사람들에게 도움이 되는 강아지들을 키우고 입양시켜주고 관리해주는 그런 곳이라고 보면 됩니다.
And so my role here, I'm a development manager.
So we try to make a good connection with the dementia elderlies and like retired special purpose dogs, and we hope we can learn some good points here and like adopt it in the career and make a good connection more.
Your project sounds really interesting because it is about joining up. These dogs may be available and these people need some support, so that this is something that we look at as, okay, how can we support people in different ways? Maybe having a dog's not right for them, maybe time with a dog is better, or exercise, or particular goals they might work towards. So yeah, it's great to chat with you really and hear about your work, because we might learn something as well from you. So
we can go and have a wander, and that might raise some questions anyway. And so yes, we've got lots of space to let the dogs run around in between training sessions and practicing recall and things like this. So we're very lucky. And you see a lot of the doors have got for the dogs to practice opening the doors, and we've got the buttons that practice for the dogs to press the buttons. We've got some misses where the muddy paws have missed the button. This is our training hall. Just make a little semicircle and.
If I take too long, it gets a little bit impatient. But as I'm sure you know, patience is a really important skill these dogs need to learn. So it's really important that I don't rush through because he wants me to rush through. I've got to go slower.
와보니까 트레이닝 하는 모습을 직접 볼 수 있어서 너무 좋았고, 하나의 놀이로 인식하고 있다는 점이 굉장히 놀라웠던 것 같아요. 흥미로웠던 점이 실제로 주인이 떨어뜨릴 수 있을 만한 물건인 뭐 키라든지 지갑 같은 걸 떨어뜨려 놓고 다시 주워오게 하는 그런 훈련이 제일 인상 깊었고.
Good boy, well done.
문고리에 줄이 달려 있어서 그 줄을 당기면 문을 열 수 있는 것이라던가.
He loves to be busy all the time. Okay, so it's really important in how the dog pulls it off and that they're not going to cause any injury to anybody. But equally, it's got to be enough that they can pull it off. That's a good boy. Well done. So this is just a button. It's a replica of the buttons that we have. And sometimes I've seen some that are really high, and that's quite tricky because hey, good boy. Yeah. Oh, bless you. That's very kind, thank you. He's a very good boy. He's been a lot of fun to work with.
특별한 방법을 배웠다기보다도 이들이 어떻게 도움을 주려고 하는지, 어떤 식으로 도움이 될지에 대해서 상상해보고 또 그 훈련 과정을 지켜본 것만으로도 되게 많은 도움을 받았던 것 같습니다. 이 나라가 얼마나 동물을 인간과 거의 동등한 수준으로 생각하고 그들의 행복과 생활을 위해서 얼마나 고민을 하고 있는지가 많이 다니면서도 발견할 수 있었고, 강아지와 사회와의 연결, 이거를 꼭 한국에 가져가서 한국에서도 더 많은 복지와 환경이 생기면 더 좋지 않을까, 이런 생각이 많이 들었던 것 같습니다.
해외 탐방을 하는 과정에서 정말 이 S 글로벌 챌린저스가 우리가 도전을 많이 하게 해주는구나. 직전에 연결이 안 돼서 탐방을 못하게 됐던 순간들도 있고, 의사소통 간에 조금은 이제 오해가 생겼던 적도 있고, 그리고 여러 뭔가 도전이 필요했던 순간들에서 저희 팀원들이 같이 서로를 도와주면서 제가 원했던 환상의 팀워크를 하지 않았나라는 생각을 했고.
사실 모든 기관들이 전부 좋았고, 이 함께할게 팀이 같이 이제 뭔가 함으로써 서로 이제 시너지가 장난 아니구나. 다들 진짜 너무 다들 뛰어나고 재주도 많고 능력도 많고, 그래서 이제 항상 이제 감사하고, 그래서 이런 기관들을 방문할 때마다 점점 우리 함께할게 팀이 발전되고 있다는 것을 느낄 수 있어서 너무 좋았습니다.
이 주제를 가지고 정말 좋을 거라는 걸 알면서도 현실로 가져올 수 있을까 하는 시기가 있었던 것 같은데 이 영국에 있는 이 기간 동안 그리고 정말 많은 전문가분들 강아지를 만나면서 언젠가는 한국에 들여와야 하고 그것의 시작을 우리가 했으면 참 좋겠다. 꼭 엄청난 지식이 아니더라도 우리 그냥 팀원들끼리의 확신 그리고 우리끼리의 긍정적인 마음가짐을 가지고 가는 게 가장 큰 수확인 것 같습니다.